Welcome to Game Devs Play Games, where we play games, games design, and today we are playing Sundered, well, the alpha of Sundered. And I'm joined by Tony. Oh. Toneberry.
Haha, the wild Tonberries.
That's because Nathan left it here.
Nathan, it's mine now, I want it.
So, Sundered is made by Thunder Lotus Games, and if you haven't played Jotun or Jotun, however you choose to pronounce it, I'm sure either is fine.
We'll accept either.
We don't get to decide it, but it's an amazing game. I cool. Definitely recommend it. We actually had it in our voting a while back, and it just didn't pass voting. But this is their new game. They ran a Kickstarter for it. This is the alpha, which I got because I bought Jotun, so they were like, "Hey, you can get an upgraded version of Sundered and get alpha access." And I was like,
"Yeah, we will." Friggin' sweet.
So we're gonna play it. This is the alpha, so we have no idea how much content is in there, but we're gonna do at least 3 episodes unless we hit the end of the alpha.
Then we'll be like, okay, that's the playthrough of Sundered. So it still gave us a shield. Unless, I guess we always have a shield. I guess I'm crazy.
Shield? What are you talking? Oh,
Blue line. I thought I added more shield.
Yeah, we played around a little bit just to get a feel for the game. This is their level up skill tree kind of thing. So we start with the Valkyrie shield. And then we can upgrade the shield as we get shards?
Yep, as we get shards.
And then, upgrade all the normal stuff, health, luck, new abilities, and jazz like that.
Jazz like that.
The mechanics are pretty simple. It's a side-scroller. We've got action-y stuff. We've got dodge rolling.
And we'll show you the bullets later.
Because I only have 5 shots.
And he wasted all of them when we were playing around. And it's like, oh no, they recharge. And they did not recharge.
Well, it's because, so if you look in the UI at the bottom center of the screen, it shows those little orange dash marks. I think they're orange.
That's a good part, a good place to start. I like this UI.
Yeah, it reads pretty clearly.
Yeah, it's very sleek. It doesn't get in the way. It's not distracting. Now, I don't know how I feel about the map in the bottom right-hand corner.
Oh, this is like...
It holds you down, yeah.
But, why is it here? Just to teach us? Oh, that's why, because it's a trap.
It's a trap. Animal Akbar. They kind of have tentacles like Akbar has. Ooh.
Oh, jeez.
Like, hey, bro, we're just trying to play.
Oh, I see. It's because it's up here.
Hold on, and then it's procedurally generated, because this looks different than it did before.
I think it is.
Okay.
I don't know if it's...
That's kind of cool.
Oh, I got across. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, no, you can walk through, you just can't jump. When you try to jump, it holds you down.
I should have done my homework and actually read up about this, but it might be procedurally generated, at least per playthrough, which would make a lot of sense. But I don't think it kept randomizing every time we would die and then come back.
Yeah.
Although I don't think we hit any of these.
No, we did not. We were trying to.
Oh, it's like a loot box.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That's kind of cool. Okay, I love these creepy little things, man. They're like nightmare hell dreams.
Seriously, ooh, that's what shields are good for.
Are those plants not good to be touching?
No, they're like barbed wire plants.
Ah, it's kind of like what I have at home.
What?
I don't know. I have to keep my place feeling really fresh.
Keeps you on your toes.
Yeah, right? You take a wrong step, you die. It's fine. So it's a lot more fun that way.
I really love how they don't really direct you. Like, they give you... Oh, okay, I can view the map. I think there's a... So if I hit the trigger, I can just view the... Oh.
There's
so they tell you where the bosses are, but for the rest of the map, it's just kind of like...
I'm guessing those are like sub-bosses, the little skulls?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm gathering, because they're littler and less scary. So that tells me that I should probably fight them first.
Or... Ooh.
What is it? Oh, that must be shield.
We're already finding cooler things on this playthrough than the last one.
Look at that, a secret.
What is going on here? Why didn't I find anything cool in my playthrough?
Dude, because... I don't know. You're not good at games?
Yeah, well... I may not be good at games, but I'm not casual either. Nathan tried to call me casual the other day. I'm like, I spend lots of time playing games. I may not be good at them.
The fact that casual is an insult is silly to me anyway. Well, like... People can play games casually. There's nothing wrong with that.
But I don't play games casually. I don't mind casual gaming. But if I'm spending a lot of time playing a game, I no longer think it's casual.
I mean, that's fair. So the...
Oh man, these are so cool.
I like the monsters. Right off the bat, they like... Most of them are just kind of like run at you kind of deal.
Yeah, right, they're just like, ah!
Which, honestly, that's very hit or miss in a lot of games like this, right?
Yes.
It can feel kind of clunky or just like
But I think with how
uninteresting.
But I think with how fast the mechanics are, the battle mechanics are, I think it works really well.
Well, what helps a lot is having these ranged enemies into the mix too.
Yes.
So suddenly the player perception has to be directed into multiple directions. There's a lot more to worry about. Whereas if they were just using enemies that just kind of run in a straight line toward you,
feel a little like you'd be like, okay,
it's a little easy to like just push them away and keep working around.
Yeah.
it.
Whereas the ones that stay a little farther back, those ones are doing some damage, and all of a sudden when they start doing damage, the closer up guys get in closer, and you're like, crap. I didn't plan for any of this.
But I like the way they move too, right? Because while their behavior is mostly gunning straight for the player, they sort of have this very quick and sort of, I don't know, fluid style to their motion, right? So that it's not like a straight line. They kind of like navigate around the environment in a way that isn't always like super obvious.
Yeah, no, it's very unnatural in a good way.
Yeah, exactly. So it keeps it more interesting than just having them run in a straight trajectory to the player.
Because that means you do have to kind of calculate how you're going to do something, you know?
Yeah, and I guess really it just comes down to the pathfinding of the enemies.
Yes.
In a way, but I don't know. I think for an alpha version of the enemies, like, it's pretty solid.
Yeah, it is.
And I love the art too.
Dude, it's so beautiful, man.
I'm really excited to find at least a boss.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Because that was kind of the like main selling point of Jotun is just like the hand-drawn animations that they do for their enemies is really beautiful.
It really is.
And it really shows in the bosses because they're big.
The bosses, they really have a lot more detail.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe detail's not the right word. They can do more with it.
Well, I think detailed is the right word, right? Because that's part of like what makes hand-drawn animation so
That's true.
good is that you have absolute freedom. Oh god, there's so many.
They are raging.
I'm gonna use the gun. That kind of helped.
I like that way. I like that animation where the darkness just kind of takes in. It's
Just
like, and you're a part of us now.
But now, when
We should have some shards. 'Cause I think it's based off of how many things you've collected.
Yeah, I think... do we not keep any shards?
I'm not sure. I somehow had shards last time. So oh no, it costs money. I see.
But I don't have any. Or no, where's my money?
So it's taken from your money, which is right here, that middle.
Oh, I was looking at the little like purpley
Yeah, that's
thing.
a little confusing.
Okay, so now I have better shields. I can get more armor.
I don't think you can do the armor yet, or do you have to finish up on shields first? It's still locked. I think you have to put so much into shields first.
Interesting. Okay, well, what else are our options? We can get a perk. Select a perk.
But we don't have any perks yet.
All right then.
So I think we just have to put something into our shields and go from there.
Spend your shards to improve your abilities. Any unspent shards will be lost when leaving the hub. So maybe the purple thing is shards, and then the other is just like
how you buy your upgrades,
like experience shards. Perfect. Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
And once you've done that, now you can buy more.
Let's see. This is luck, which increases odds
still.
of finding shards. Okay, so shards are a bigger thing. Shield regeneration. Then we have armor over here. Shield downtime. And then luck is all the way up here. I mean, really, I kind of want to just gun for damage because
I would agree.
The faster you kill something, the longer
you stay alive.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. What do you think? Armor or health?
How much is armor?
Health elixir. Ooh.
How much is armor?
Well, okay.
Armor
I'm just gonna go here.
75.
Now I have damage. And now I'm out of money.
Now we're out of money.
But I can not afford that item.
Not get those. You got some money, boy. You gotta go kill some screamers and some streamers.
Yeah.
And
oh, I can't go this way yet.
And the dreamers that all of us are.
I see.
Yep.
What do you think about the skill tree system?
It's at first it looked overly complicated. Now we actually looked through it. It's not too bad. I think it's pretty straightforward. I just think that I think there's always some developers like to I don't know, make something fancy and different with theirs to be like, oh, see how much cooler and different ours is, when really it's all the same thing. I don't have a problem with that.
I think it can be pretty hit or miss too, right?
But like sometimes, like, well, why don't you just make it simple? Sure, it might look like somebody else's, but at the same time, if you're just trying to be different just to be different,
I don't necessarily agree with that. I mean, it's like, look at, did you ever play I'm gonna remember the name.
Yeah, you tell me when you got that.
BioWare game.
There's a few BioWare games, buddy.
The fantasy one. You know what I'm talking about. It was Dragon Age.
Oh, Dragon Age.
I thought it had Dragon in the name, and I was like,
yep, I love Dragon Age.
But the skill tree system in that was very simple. There was no tree. It was pretty linear with like multiple brackets.
Yep.
And so like I think that kind of speaks to. Nope, can't do it.
Can you maybe double jump? Oh no, you can't.
No.
Do it.
Maybe I can dodge through it.
Ooh, try that. Yeah, good shot, man.
So like the Dragon Age one.
Nope.
Oop, maybe I can like dodge and jump at the same time.
Ooh, yeah. And then we'll say no again together.
No, I can't. One or the other. You don't get the best of both worlds. So that one was simple, right? But I think it worked well for the game because it wanted you to explore a lot of different things and kind of just build your character modularly.
Yes, absolutely.
In games like this, I think it makes more sense to have the skill tree path that they have because it makes your advancement a little bit more of an organic thing rather than as just an overall calculated thing.
That's fair.
And I honestly I tend to enjoy that more because then I don't have to think as much about the overall scope of my progression. I just kind of go as I play.
That's cool. That's fair.
So I think there are advantages. Is sort of what I'm getting at.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, I don't even mean. Like, I just mean like when they try to make their tree complicated. I don't mean so much like I like the skill trees and the differences.
So you mean like Final Fantasy X?
Yeah, exactly. It's like where they decide to overcomplicate it just to be like, see how in depth we are. When it's really like this is just really confusing.
So advanced.
It's like, this is just really weird, and like everyone's in everyone else's business, and I don't know. Right now, I'm like a level 2 guy, but I have Firaga. I don't know what happened, but I'm here.
Shit started happening.
I'm here, and somehow
Suddenly...
Waka's better at magic than Lulu. And how'd that happen? I don't know, but it happened.
I mean, that's fair. I honestly still really like those systems.
Yeah, no, they're great.
Even if you could say like they're overly complicated for not much benefit.
Yeah, but it's still it's funny though. It was really funny when I found out that my Waka had more magic power than Lulu. I was like, wait, this shouldn't be correct.
This doesn't feel right.
I was like, where did I turn wrong on this path? I was like, Waka ended up being one of my strongest characters. I mean, I also love Waka, but that's not this game.
So do you think that Sundered went too complicated?
No, I don't think so. At first, it just looked complicated. It just looked
that's fair.
Overly
It had
difficult.
The potential of...
Yes, I don't know. It looks really clean cut. I like the way it looks. At first, I was like, oh my god, this looks so overwhelming and intimidating. I was like, oh no, it's not. It's pretty straightforward.
Oh, actually, it seems kind of like I only really have one path.
Yeah.
Right now, until I unlock some capabilities of going to other areas. Because we've hit a couple of walls that were like, how do we get through this?
I was like, we can't get... Yeah, we had that one cool one that I didn't see before, the one that had the little symbol on there, and the door that you're kind of beating up for a minute.
Oh, maybe those hearts are lives. Because now we have 2 out of 3.
Yeah,
we were wondering what that was.
We had 3 out of 3 still. Unless we collected a heart somewhere. Maybe we collected one of those hearts.
You do find hearts from like breaking pots and stuff.
So that could have been what happened.
Ow.
Oh, that was smart. You was smarty.
Yeah, I love how we're like, Chris is playing because he's better at this thing.
Well, you're probably better than I am.
Here I am jumping into thorny plants.
Well, we all do that once in a while. But no, it's a blast. You know, I mean, but you don't have to be specifically amazing at this game either to succeed. You know, it's one of those games where it's like, as long as you're hitting enough, you might be okay. I
mean, the important takeaway too is that the whole game could be totally different by full release because this is alpha.
This is and I've actually never had the pleasure of getting to see an alpha game before.
Oh really?
Although I guess we did Hello Neighbor. Was that alpha or was that?
That was alpha.
See, now that was super alpha though. This doesn't feel like an alpha to me.
That's fair.
This feels very polished already.
And this is where I'm going to get back into my spiel that I say about every game that we've ever played on the show that's been considered an alpha is it's not a traditional alpha. It's too polished to be a real alpha because typically you don't get good quality art like this until beta. That said, I would call this a vertical slice. I wouldn't call this an alpha.
That's
But
fair. I would agree with you on vertical slice.
But
absolutely.
like, for layman's terms, I think it reads better to just call
it an alpha. Because like, how would you put that? It's our vertical slice thing.
Vertical slice is such like an industry term.
Right. It's
that-
not really. So I guess I get it. I guess the idea is that it's not a beta because you can't play the full game. Oh, or at least I'm assuming you can't play a lot of the game.
That's usually. I mean, it really. I guess it's kind of based on the studio.
We'll
but
find out when we get there. Right? Exactly. Like, I'm just not. It's still too early for us to tell. Is that it? This room?
No, yeah, this is another thing I was going to talk about, is that some of these rooms kind of taper off into dead ends, which isn't necessarily bad, and especially understanding that this is a procedurally generated map. It's hard to avoid dead ends like that. The trouble, though, is that in level design, dead ends without any kind of benefit tends to be a no-no.
Yeah.
Now, for a game
Now, why is it a no-no, Chris? Let's talk about it. Why would it be bad?
It comes down to wasted time for the player. And so if it feels like you struggle through the level and then all you do is hit a dead end, it begs the question of what was the point?
Yeah, absolutely.
And generally you don't want your players to feel that way because it discourages exploration.
Now, let's say you find a really difficult monster. Maybe it doesn't drop anything. Is that worth it? If you go to a dead end and you end up getting swarmed by something, is that more a punishment, or do you think that is a fair way to make that work? You know, is that a good way to fill dead space?
Well, considering looking at this game specifically,
excuse me.
Say you get a swarm of monsters,
Yeah.
it might actually be a boon to the design because we want to fight monsters so that they drop things, items. So in a way, that could actually work to the player's benefit, where it may feel like a trap and might be a dead end ultimately, but at the end, if they kill all the monsters, they still get all the sweet loot.
Yeah, absolutely. So I guess, and then you're still at least getting that. That's fair.
Exactly.
What I think is cool. Sorry, I just saw this. So I'm kind of spastic as we're kind of going through
That's
this.
fine.
So those little shots, it'd be really cool if there's an upgrade at one point. We can bounce those shots back at them, and you just like slice it right back to
like
them.
a bullet parry.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
exactly. Like, how awesome would that be?
It'd be very Zelda.
It would be. It'd be very Zelda, and a lot of the games are kind of going in that direction too. I think where they like.
It's been a popular mechanic for a while at this point.
I think probably I've been playing a lot of Zelda, and like,
I mean, who hasn't been if you can get your hands on a Switch?
Yeah, like, which you finally got your hands on, but although by the time this episode's released, it may have been a little while.
That's true. Also,
since you've had yours.
Let's talk about art real quick.
Yeah.
This little hidden passageway right here, I think it's particularly clever because if you look at it, there's kind of a slight indent, which to players that kind of reads as like, this might be something.
Yeah.
It's well hidden, but it's not so obvious that if you're not paying attention, you could miss it.
You could miss it.
But if you are looking out for it, it seems like a natural pathway. And even more so, the camera did not move over here until we already were through it.
Yeah.
So there's a
clever way of doing it.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there that utilized the secret very well.
Yeah.
So when you find it, it feels rewarding. It's not like, oh, it's so super obvious. And of course, if we were on this side and sliding down, we might have seen, oh, there's a thing in here.
Right. And then maybe as soon as you went on the other side, but since we were on that side, Jeff, okay. So what up with the blue things? Are those more shield? I'm still trying to figure out what those are.
I think so. Well, see, and I had damaged shield just then. Maybe it's bullets. Hold on. It's bullets.
It's bullets.
Okay.
There we go.
Now I know how bullets work.
All right. I love about games like this, right?
Yeah.
I love games when you're just like, what does this do? Oh, okay, well, let's test and find out. So now, yeah, but this is a very, very, like I said, I think I agree with you. I think this is a vertical slice for sure.
And I'm not saying it needs to be anything more than
no,
I'm just happy that we get to play it.
Exactly. I was just surprised, like, with how good this looks for an alpha. I'm just like, I mean, I know the guys, known for making solid work here, but I was like, that's a little. Oh, look at you getting, dude. We have so many coins.
Treasure. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh,
just bouncing.
Why? Okay,
what
I'm just gonna
happened to you, man?
Hang out for a second.
What happened?
You used to be good.
Yeah, that was just about to go there. No, but this is like. So now, does the character give you any Assassin's Creed vibe? Because he is totally giving me like an Ezio kind of vibe. I mean, I know it's not fair to say. I know it's the white hood thing, but like Assassin's Creed made that look so popular.
I guess. See, the thing is, I only played Assassin's Creed 1 because I was not a huge fan. Like, I liked the games.
So, but they got really
didn't-
repetitive, dude. They got stupid repetitive in the first one. The second one,
I just
the
got to a point
story
where I
really,
didn't care.
Dude, the story really makes up for it in the second one.
And that's what everyone says. But honestly, what I saw was that they put out a game like every 6 months, and I was like, these can't be good if they're just. It's like
So,
shovelware.
2 was awesome. 2 was awesome. After that, they get not so awesome.
Hold on, maybe.
You blasted? You gonna try it?
Nope.
That definitely didn't do it.
I think I have to kill that thing on the other side. That's my guess. Oh, but I hit a corrupted treasure. I must have hit it with the bullet.
Yep. Isn't this back to the first room that we were in, or is this just a room that looks similar?
It might be. I mean, it's connected, so I think this is. So we're gonna go back to the.
I love the background, by the way. Like,
Oh, wow,
I'm
yeah.
not sure what's going on back there, but it looks cool. It almost looks like it's a creature of some kind, doesn't it?
I could see that, yeah.
Like, I'm not sure what it is, and I think that's super cool. Now, do we know what Sundered is based off of
Not
at
a clue.
all? Like the, because like the flavor I'm getting, I can't really tell. Like,
I mean, the
'cause
monsters seem kind of like maybe Japanese inspired, but maybe that's just because I've seen a lot of Miyazaki.
yeah, that's it does have a Miyazaki vibe though. Like, I agree. There's something about it that like made me think of that too. So like, I don't think you're.
But they're also more horrifying than.
It's almost like if Miyazaki met Dante's Inferno.
I could see that.
Like this is kind of what you get, and because wasn't Jotun very much
Norse. Very
based?
Norse.
And so I'm trying to figure out if this has more of like a Middle Eastern vibe to it, but I can't.
Middle Eastern, you think?
Maybe.
I don't know, man.
I'm not sure. That's the thing. I'm not sure.
It's also kind of sci-fi-ish. I think that was kind of the idea, was that it was
Yeah.
like a sci-fi horror adventure game. But I could be wrong.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's still so early. I'm just wondering how much they've really talked this. I haven't really been following on the Kickstarter for this since we backed as, Affinity and not as.
I don't know.
Unless you just back it yourself, or you Affinity back it.
Well, everything I back is under the
Affinity.
Affinity Archives
That's fair.
name, because
That's fair.
it's technically, I want the studio to be the one supporting
Yeah, absolutely.
all these sweet indie games.
And this indie game is sweet as hell. Like, I mean, just from this almost feels like a full game in it of itself.
Oh yeah, they
like-
could release this and people would be like, "This is awesome."
This
Like,
is
maybe
so,
it could use more, but it's still fun.
Sure. So, and there are games like that where you're like, oh, this is great. Like, yeah, I spent some money on this, and maybe I wish I didn't spend so much, but still worth it.
I mean, that's fair, but like, it's cool. I think it's really promising.
Oh, hey, you got there.
Boom. I think it's really promising seeing the game in its current state, and it is fun like this.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's only exciting to know that they're still working on it. and
this is
adding
just
more
the
to it.
beginning, right? Do you know if Sundered has like a legit release date yet, or?
Not a clue.
Oh, what is that? Okay,
No,
I
but it was all like. Blah, 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 blah.
I was wondering if you got too close, if it would just eat you.
But now, see, we opened up a shortcut, so now if I walk back here,
And now we can upgrade. We should upgrade. You have over 1,000 coins.
where are we on time, by the way?
We are probably way over. Oh no, we're only like 3 minutes over. Should we stop here?
Let's upgrade, and then we'll come back in the next episode and maybe fight a boss.
Maybe fight a boss. I'd like to see
if I
that.
don't die here.
Yeah, if you don't die here. Yep, I think. Oh, even if you die here, though, it's upgrade.
I'm just
God.
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run.
Just run.
I'm just gonna run.
do it.
Oh, it's
Oh,
closed.
you can't. Oh, that. So you can't go back. Okay, so you gotta die.
Maybe I just have to kill everything first. Ah, I died.
Yeah, it happened.
I wonder. Okay, so we had 1065. I want to see if we lose anything if we die.
Interesting. Well, it doesn't see unless it only closed off because monsters were fighting you.
That's kind of my guess. Like, it shouldn't be like a safe place that you can just run
1065
back
still.
to. Okay, well that's cool.
So
Boom.
So we're gonna up that damage.
I want to. Oops.
I don't think we
didn't
have
mean to do
any.
that.
Oh,
Yeah, I wonder if we get these perks from killing
doing things, yeah.
bosses.
Well, it feels like it opens up more paths. Looks like maybe once you maybe they don't have that available yet. This could just be the idea of what the whole game will look like when it's there.
Oh, that's a good
my
point,
guess.
too.
My guess is you can upgrade more once you have it.
Yes, more shield. Give me that.
Are we gonna do damage? Anyone?
Oh, I'm full up on damage now.
Oh, you fold up down to damage.
Fold up, down damage.
Fold up. What's the electricity on top?
This is energy increases
okay.
maximum energy. I don't really need
We
that.
haven't really used it too much just yet. So
You know what? I'll up my shield because I just unlocked the shield regeneration upgrade.
Oh, absolutely.
So let's focus on shield.
Well, now
for
we're at 35,
a little
so
bit.
we've spent
I
more
need
money.
more shield.
I know, but you spent your money.
But I need more.
You're broke, Chris. So, now we've upgraded. I guess that's it for this episode. So, question of the day.
Woo. Question of the day. What do you guys think about the monster design and how it's utilized throughout the areas that we've been thus far?
Yeah, absolutely. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button. Comment about what you thought about the episode, the question, all that good stuff. We'll get back to you. We'll start some good chats here. If you haven't liked the video yet, do that. Subscribe. Do all the good stuff, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.
And shout out at Thunder Lotus.
Oh, yeah.
And say that you liked this. If you liked this video, tell them that you liked it.
Please tell them because
it's. I mean,
cool.
It's cool.
It's cool.
I like them, so.
And maybe they'll like us back.
Thanks for watching.
We'll watch you guys. See you guys next episode. Whatever we're doing, I don't know.
Whatever.
Clearly, I'm drunk, so you know.